Here are the best 3 money making methods on LifeSteal.net. You have never ever seen these methods on any other servers, so I would watch all the way until the end. This video can be perfect for all different types of LifeSteal.net players, whether they're rich or poor. These are the top 3 best money making methods on LifeSteal.net, starting with farms. Alright, so our first money making method is wheat. Yeah, you heard me, wheat. Well, you see, if you do /shop and you go to the farming, wheat sells for a lot. But if we want to set up a farm, we're gonna need a base. So let's place down the claim chest. I think here should be a good spot. I think right here. Alright, perfect. So now let's wait for our claim to activate in order, to make sure we're safe. Alright, while that's happening, let's buy some wood because we're gonna need lots of chests for this operation. Alright, so I think yeah, this should be good for now, like 3 chests I guess. Okay, so let's buy some wheat now. So let's do /shop and then we're just gonna spam this thing. Okay, so now we got lots. Wait, I was not I was supposed to buy the seeds. I'm going to need my money back. Yeah, so let's just not talk about what I just done right there. Yeah, so let's buy seeds. My bad. That's a lot of money right there. So let's just buy a couple of these seeds. This should be good for now, I guess. And then let's just put this in the chest real quick. And we're gonna need a hoe. All right. So one thing with making crops, you can't make crops without water, and we only have one water source. This. So I'm gonna need to find a water bucket ASAP. There we go. There's the water. Yeah, base. That's simple. Alright, so let's just make a water source. Boom, boom, boom. And there we go. We have our water source. The farm right here. Well, dirt. Let's just place it like that. What we're dealing with. Boom, yeah. And now let's get placing. Alright, so this farm right here usually will give you around like 20k. It depends how much seeds you're making or buying. But the one thing is, this cannot be auto. So this has to be manually placed and manually destroyed. So because I'm impatient and I don't want to sit here for like hours and hours, you can just buy some bone and just And just like that, all the crops are grown. So let's get tearing. So we basically got 1 stack and 3 stacks of wheat seeds. Wow, that's like a lot. So let's see how much a stack of wheat sells for. That's 1k. So that's really good for your farm like this in a way. If you're new to LifeSteal.net, this is a great money making method farm to use. So let's go on to the next money making method. Alright, so the second money making method is age flipping. So basically, you see something that is cheap, then it usually is. Like, let's just say if you see something that's 800k and 650k, then you want to immediately buy that. And so if we do /h right now, right? Let's just check here. Endurance is 2 mil. Nothing really special right now. So let's see if we can find something that we can age flip. Oh, LifeSteal sword for 650k. They usually go for 800, so we can just buy this. And then we get the LifeSteal sword for 650, and then we just AH it for 750, let's just say. So we make 100k right there. Usually, this is a mediocre money making method. It's low-key kind of risky in a way, because sometimes if, let's say something's going down and you accidentally think it's low and you basically buy it for full price and it's keep on going down, then you're gonna lose profit. So this money making method, you gotta be very smart what you're buying, and you gotta know the prices and all the customs. So yeah, let's move on to the last money making method, and those are spawners. So basically, I'm broke on Ellison and I don't got any spawners, but I have a friend who has lots of spawners, and I'm going to ask him tons of questions.
I'm the leader of 1999 Dream.
Yeah. Dream team?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
And what do you think is the best money making method?
Well, spawners, obviously.
But what kind of spawners? There's like different spawners.
IG and silverfish.
Okay. How much do you make like around like a day or a week or a month?
A day?
Yeah.
Like, I'll say around like 70 mil.
70 mil a day? Damn, bro.
Or maybe more, like, for making money.
Like, what happens if you use like one of the cell boosters, you know what I mean? You make it like double,
Yeah.
like 140?
You can actually be 100% if you use global and personal.
Yeah. That's crazy. And so,
instead of 50%, it could be 100%.
Yeah. So, how long, like, does it take to, you know, get this rich? Or have these amount of
first,
spawners?
you need to get all the spawners. The spawners cost, like, a lot of money.
Yeah.
Like, silverfish is, like, 10 mil. And then IG, it went down a lot recently. Like, 250k. It's already spawning for IG.
How much do you, how much time do you play this game? LifeStealSMP.
I like a good amount. Probably more than players, maybe.
What else? What else can I think of?
I don't know.
Do you think you're like one of the richest players on LifeStealSMP?
Partially.
Yeah, so you say spawners are the best money making methods, right?
Yeah, 100%.
So silverfish.
Like, if you look at season 2, you look at Luminous, bro. They make $1 billion in a week.
Yeah. All right, bro. That's it, bro. Thanks for coming in this interview. You have a nice day. So yeah, here are the 3 best money making methods on LifeSteal.net.